Hey guys, welcome back to FIFA 22 CF Fuenlabrada Career Mode, and today we'll be playing these three games right here today. Espanyol, I believe that's Atletico Club, AC Milan, the first leg of the Champions League, round of 16, and of course Barcelona as well, which is, honestly, to be honest, Barcelona is going to be a tough game, but at the same time, AC Milan is also a very tough game as well. But right here, the first game we're going to play right here is going to be Espanyol, and you guys know that for the past few seasons, every time when I play against Espanyol, somehow just never get some really good results. Somehow at one point I think we got battered by them by 3-0. I believe that was 2 seasons ago. So right here we are trying to continue our you guys can so-called a winning streak, a good run in the La Liga. So far we have been doing tremendously. Again, the January transfer window just passed, and of course signing three players so far, or in this January transfer window, with two central attacking midfielders coming in, Caden Clark and also Omari Hutchinson, and Felipe Jesus, our central defensive midfielder, who is going to provide quality depth in our team. And of course, right now we don't quite have a lot of a rotational problem in terms of defensive area, so that wasn't quite of a priority. And of course, losing two central attacking midfielders, Navarro and also Romano, both of them are very crucial to my project, especially in this season, as we are pretty much throwing everything forward, just trying to win that, win all the trophies we can, because potentially this is the last season that I'm going to do in this series, and after that I'll be going off and sell my PS4. So we are pretty much come to a close so far, but again, this is really based on what we achieve in pretty much towards the end of the season, because again, I feel like based on the team that we have, based on the squad that we have, I felt like we have the quality to go and win everything pretty much. So 3-1, it's the score so far, and I can't believe 4 goals have been scored in the first half right here. And of course, at the same time, Makoko, it's pretty much aiming for the Messi's record, which is the most league goals scored by a single player, Lionel Messi. So far, it's he scored 50 goals back in 2009 season, I believe. If not, so it will be a few years after that. Makoko has been continuing, and at the same time has been performing very well in a very high level, and right there I believe that would be his hat trick. If not, it will be 2 goals in a row. And of course, Caden Clark has been taken down right there, and it is quite a silly thing to do, especially for FIFA 22, where I feel like the frequency of getting a red card from the opposition player has increased tremendously, because honestly I feel like out of 38 league games, at least 5 to 6 of them are pretty much where opposition will send one of the players off with very poor tackle. And of course, to be fair enough, I feel like some of the tackles are a little bit harsh in terms of the tackle, but wasn't quite sure. And right here, 6-1 is the score, and right here Makoko is going to complete his hat trick, I believe so. And right there, he scored his. Again, I don't know how many hat tricks he has scored so far for the club, but definitely quite a lot in terms of the amount. In 82 minutes in, we are not done with the score yet. And of course, Richie coming on for Makoko. And right here, Omari Hutchinson scores right here. I believe that would be his first goal for the club. Again, facing against Espanyol, especially with one player down for the other team. We know that it's fine to rotate the squad a little bit. At the same time, very happy that Omari Hutchinson is on the score sheet right here. Unfortunately, 88 minutes in, we have to concede another one. That would be the second goal that we concede in this game. And unfortunately, Martinez has taken the opposition players down. And right here, pretty much I thought, you know what, I really do want to go to bed. I think I was recording this video pretty late at night, and it was quite unfortunate where I have to concede another one. Conceding 3 goals, considering that we scored 8 goals on the other end. But 8-3 was the final score, and you guys can see we are still 19 points apart from Barcelona, which is a very good sign coming to pretty much halfway through the season. And right here we are playing against Atletico Club. And again, Atletico Club hasn't been really performing throughout the whole season, I believe. So they're pretty much bottom half or the relegation zone so far in this season. Right here, we just can't show mercy at this point. And right here, 11 minutes in, what a great play, solo play by Serrano, a fake shot, and at the same time juke the player and somehow just finished that one beautifully. And we have taken 1-0 lead. And literally right after the kickoff, right here, Felipe Jesus, I believe, making his debut for the club, or a starting debut for the club. And right here, great assist, and at the same time a very nice finish by Makoko with his weaker foot. And we are cruising right here, 2-0 up already within 15 minutes and 20 minutes. Right here comes Atletico Club, a counter attack by them. Unfortunately, our defense is very questionable, and we decided to concede that one in a very lazy fashion, I believe. So again, just poor defense in general. Couldn't really hold the line very nicely because again, we played them onside pretty much in that goal. 36 minutes in, here comes Caden Clive playing through ball to Makoko, and he continues his scoring spree, and that will be the third goal in today's match. And that will be the second one for Makoko. And we are moving on to the second half right here again. Another counter-attack where we're really good at. And this is what I'm talking about. Atletico Madrid has a player sent off, but Atletico Club has one of their players sent off once again. And right now we are in a very good position to actually, just kill the game right here. Here comes Godoy to Makoko. What a great finish right there. Just finesse that one to top left corner. And this is such a very easy game at this point. Sometimes I really don't know what the reason behind the AI or CPU decides to send one of the players off in the very it's just all over the place, to be honest, sometimes with the red card. But right here, it's also very all over the place in terms of our defense right there. And 4-2 is the score, and Ranch also comes on to finally score his first goal in this season, I believe. So he doesn't get a lot of game time, unfortunately, with the signing of Tomori, who was pretty much starting every game pretty much so. And Range also come on for Ben Guffer in that game. And right here, this is going to be a big game. We are playing against AC Milan away from home in the first leg of this round of 16. Yeah, we have two games, back-to-back games with a very tough challenger, very tough team, AC Milan in the first leg, and of course Barcelona in the second leg as well. The good thing about in the La Liga is the fact that we were 19 points ahead of Barcelona, which means that despite, I would rather bet everything into this game than actually saving some players for Barcelona, because again, we are 19 points ahead, which is honestly very, very dramatic, very unrealistic. But you know what, it has to end. This series have to end very soon, because I've been doing this for 2 months. I feel like it's it's time to move on. And right here in Milan, so the first goal, unfortunately we have to concede. Well, it's very rare that we haven't scored a goal yet within 30 minutes plus conceding the first goal. And right here in the 89 minutes, we couldn't really find a lot of chances throughout the whole game. And right here, Omari Hutchinson replacing Clark in the central attacking midfielder area. Here comes Makoko, good turn, but you know what, it got a little bit lucky. But AC Milan, just poor defense in general. I don't know who's at number 30, but that was a very good goal. When you look at a replay, he has a sharp power of at least 895 plus, and that was probably one of the most dramatic goals I've scored. A last minute equalizer, keep us in the game, and of course keep us in the tie as well. Right now we're traveling right back at home this time. We're next time playing against AC Milan, and this time we have the home field advantage, and hopefully we are going to pull it out. Probably one of the magnificent performances of centuries. And right here we are playing the last game this episode against FC Barcelona. One of the notable players from the other side is pretty much Saluski, I believe so, who played for us for one season when we just got promoted to La Liga. And of course, unfortunately, one season after that, he didn't really show us a lot in terms of a wide midfield player. So I was happy to let him go, even though selling him to a rival. But you know what? It didn't really quite affect us throughout the whole campaign. Last season, I believe we did have a pretty good season. But right here, we are pretty much 1-0 down. Couldn't really find a lot of chances throughout the whole game. But of course, making a few changes here and there to kind of rest quite some players for AC Milan, which is totally fine. Again, a 19-point difference is pretty much what it's what splits the difference, and Frankie De Jong scoring the second goal right there. And we know that this game is not for us. We just keep losing a lot of possession. We just not defending well overall. 75 minutes in, I really do hope that the game ends right here, because again, I just can't be asked at this point. 75 minutes in and we conceded another one, and at this point pretty much we already know it's game over, which means that we lost our second game of the season, especially in a very humiliating way, since that we were at home. We were trying to show some fans that we are pretty competitive. But 80 minutes in, just somehow we just couldn't clear the ball. And Barcelona, get more spaces in the middle, and they keep on scoring and scoring and scoring, and the deficit is pretty much done right here. 4-0 was the final score, but again, not a good performance overall. But as a manager, I wouldn't even mind, because honestly, we are, even though if we lost to FC Barcelona, we are still look at the table right here. We're still 16 points ahead, so no biggie, no biggie, no biggie. But at the same time, saving some players for AC Milan, that one is important. But the league games, pretty much we still have around 12 to 13 games to play. Based on the record in the La Liga First Division, I feel like there is nothing to be worried about so far in the league. But you know what? The big pressure right here is the Champions League. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in a bit.